champion, we're not gonna try to counter pick it, we're just getting rid of it.
Yay! I'm so happy. Now we're going to be seeing a different matchup in the mid lane. And as well as, the more that you ban all of these wave clear champions like the Ziggs, you kind of force a different matchup instead of the Varus and Ziggs all the time at the bot lane. So, me like this. But the Kassadin ban!
Interesting. Even with that god, you still banning Kassadin. I guess they were just afraid of the late game from the Kassadin. That's interesting. Yeah, I mean...
Yeah. Oh, it's a respect on BMM. It's a respect ban, I feel.
That's fair, yeah. I like that the fact that they also banned away the Jax. That was such an annoyance to deal with in the last game too. And of course, the Varus getting banned away, just double wave clear champs getting gotten rid of.
Yeah, it's gone. So you kind of are forced to be on a either air quote proper AD carry matchup at the bot lane. Interesting, however, they're still going to fall into this Jace. I get it. It's quite flexible. It's giving a lot of like whatchamacallit, mystery of some sort on your composition in the draft.
Right, well, Fiora gets locked in against the Jace. I don't think we've seen a Jace win a game today, so it's gonna be a bit iffy right from the get-go here for CES.
This is so strong coming from Thunder Talk. They immediately get the Gragas. Still a lot of mystery that's gonna go, but so far it has received success in the bottom lane. No matter where it's paired with or who it's paired with, by the way, because the roaming potential is just too strong on this one.
Yeah, that's going to be interesting. Camille gets picked up here for CES as well. That's a good get, but the Gragas going over to Thunder Talk is going to be a bit intimidating. We've seen what a good Gragas can do today.
Yeah, really good disengage, really good engage as well. Oh, volley! Oh my god! If they lock this in, Thunder Talk is going to have such a beefy comp.
I want to see you try to poke a volley bear with a Jace and a Kai'Sa.
I think that's one of the weakest things about locking in your poke champions immediately. Just kind of just counter it with just beefy champions after that. I mean, you do have Kai'Sa for that, auto attack DPS at least against tanky champions, but that'll take a while for you to feel the pain of a Kai'Sa.
Yeah, and these champs kind of do just run you down as well, so
yeah,
it's hard to poke when you're getting chased down.
Exactly. And Kai'Sa is so short-ranged as well, so you're like going to be in range of any sort of engage from either the Gragas or the Volley Bear. Here comes the next set of bans, removing the Nautilus. Maybe an Alistar, you can remove the Alistar. Just remove all their disengage and then call it a day, Thunder Talk. You're fine.
Yeah, ban Alistar is probably a good call. I agree with you on that one. Just get rid of the tanky boys. There we go.
Now what is your zoning tool now for this poke? Like,
that's rough,
what?
Right?
Yeah.
All is banned away as well, so you have very little supports left. I think you probably just default to Rakan.
Ugh, that doesn't give you disengage at all. It's so... You're just kind of forced into this pick. It's just kind of painful to look at. Maybe you're back to... if you pick the Enchanters, as we talked about, and there's a lot of disengage options for Enchanters, but it's too squishy. This comp is too squishy.
I feel like if you pick another Enchanter here, you're gonna get ran down. It's gonna be very difficult.
Oh wow. Did they get the Rakan? Oh no, not yet. You can take that away at least. Unless it's a Gragas mid, Xayah Rakan support. Oh! Am I seeing this right, Elmo?
Yeah, that is locked in, I believe.
Oh, what?
No, it's not. Okay, I saw the arrow there, but I guess that was... yeah, I thought it was for the 5th pick because the arrow was so dipped. I just got scammed. This makes a lot more sense, right? You have Camille Galio, but the Xayah is good into it. Once again, I like the preference with Thunder Talk to go for the Xayah into these champions that have a one-button dive. But this is, of course, I think, going to be BMM's Akali, so that's a nice champion. He showed off his mechanics with that in the ARAM.
I really like this, yeah. We're going to see... Oh! Okay, you know what? I'm going to stop celebrating or like, oh, be surprised and stuff with just these hovers. It could be... Because, what? It's a lock! Where's Zeri gonna go?
It is locked. Okay, Zeri mid. Yeah, it is Zeri mid.
The
I
double
think Zeri mid into Akali is the idea here. That's interesting.
Which is going to be a little bit painful for the Akali because you're going to be forced to just hide in towards the Shroud. I do imagine level 1's going to be painful for BMM from the get-go. So she just has to...
Yeah, I guess Zeri would have pressure on the Akali early. Yeah, Zeri would have pressure on Akali early, but picking another AD carry or another marksman into an assassin, that's a bit iffy here. And once again, we're seeing a Jace jungle, which, again, I'm not a big fan of.
Yeah, it's gonna take a while. It's gonna be a little bit slow. It's a very vulnerable jungler versus the Volibear on the other end. So I guess it's all up to BMM to make sure that he doesn't lose priority or doesn't lose his lane too hard. Because if you lose mid lane control, then I believe the Volibear is just gonna try to visit constantly the jungle, and Jace won't be able to farm.
Yeah, let's see how that one pans out. It's going to be a very explosive game for sure. I like that about the draft so far. Both teams have tools to go in. Both teams have tools to fight. It doesn't look super lopsided, and there's some unique, interesting picks. The Akali and the Zeri being the standouts for me.
Oh yeah, we're finally going to be seeing a different matchup, especially in the mid lane. It's going to be a very bombastic, it's going to be a very explosive 1v1 towards the mid lane. I'm excited to see this matchup once more, as it is Z versus BMM, as we head on over to our game number 3 at the Rift.
It's going to be Cerberus on the blue side, Thunder Talk on the red side, Z. Once again, playing a marksman as he's known to do. Zeri, I think this is my first time seeing this champion, and something we barely see. It's going to be so interesting.
Oh yeah, absolutely. It's there's a lot of tools when it comes to mobility, to what do you call this, long range damage as well. Akino,
Wow, what a great trade
already. Yeah.
The early game from the Xayah is really strong with the W level 1. I think combo with the body slam is very rough.
Yeah, for sure. And which means that you deny any aggressive from level 3 of Akino. If you chip him down like incredibly low, it will deter any aggressive 2v2s or any engages from Akino later on.
Yeah, let's see how this one plays out. Akino.
Oh yeah! He is going in. He gets exhausted. He gets auto attacked, and we talked about this. It's not the level 3, it's the level 2, which is rough. And low-key saw it coming.
That was so difficult there. Like, he tries to flash in, but it's easy flash dodge there from the Xayah and just gets him right out of there. Fiora is gonna have a good 1v1 lane into the Camille, and I think Zeri will win early game, of course, with the push advantage into Akali. It's looking all Thunder Talk right now.
Yeah, this is what we saw in the draft. It's starting to go that way, but we saw a little bit of a fun fact earlier on our screen. Sao Ming picked Rakan and is able to control a team fight for, what, 32 seconds in total?
Yeah, pretty much.
That's a long time.
It's a tough situation to be in, and now X-Buy coming in. Look at how big that wave is. If Taku can't fight him, that entire thing.
I cannot count how many.
It's so rough. Yeah, he can't.
Yeah,
There's
like
no
caster
backup as well.
minions. There is
Akino's
no backup.
coming.
Maybe Akino's right here already. Taku pretty much low. There is that auto attack pushing through, but Taku wants none of it already.
Oh, no.
Akino will be the second one to fall. I see chicken.
Yeah, like we said, right? It just ends up being more brutal, and SMY is going mid this entire time here. It does not get any easier.
Nuh-uh. Like, it's so... Like, Taku can't even go home right now. He has to just at least soak up a couple of these minion waves. But X-Buy is still right there. Gets the ult down. Claws. It's face off. Brutal.
Camille's
I gotta
level
say
3
that.
right now, and Fiora is level 5. This is brutal.
Massive. Yeah, it's massive. It's brutal. Like, he couldn't even go home. He wanted to just soak the wave at least. But then X-Buy was still there. Stayed.
My goodness, this is a brutal situation to be in. It's one of those games where Fiora does just take over completely.
Yeah. And it's just, what, 3 minutes in? And we saw bot lane winning already, and top lane now too?
Yeah, and Akino just opens on top lane as well to make sure that Camille can secure the wave, I think.
Oh. I was like, oh no! It doesn't hit, so therefore BMM doesn't have any follow-up whatsoever. We'll hide from the shroud.
Not enough damage, yeah.
Yeah,
like,
not
Akino
enough
is
damage
not here. Akino was the top lane helping out Camille, so this gank is never gonna work.
I felt like there was a possibility where if, Genza hit his W, then just ults forward, then maybe it was a possibility, but here comes Akino already. Maybe just try to clear the wave.
Oh man, well, they're going for a gang on the Xin now, but
ooh,
not enough.
Wow, nice riposte. He's able to not get CC'd there. Really good job from Xin.
Really good job indeed, and he's gonna be fine now. I think they can't force him off this wave because they don't have the ability to threaten the dive here. Repulse is back up. I feel like he should be happy to just stay here and defend.
Less Hextech Ultimatum because he's quite low enough already. Does he have ult? No, in a few. He does have.
Yeah.
So much respect.
Oh no, look at this Volibear damage.
Oh my word, that's a lot! Oh! Ooh, okay, not enough. That Zeri damage is still not enough. But, however, turret damage is still a lot as well. So, just about to fall down.
And this top lane turret with the demolish from SMY, he's gonna get another plate and it's gonna be so close to dropping. He's higher level than Taku right now. So he's not afraid at all. The support is so confident.
Yeah, I was about to say the same thing. Is SMY the support, despite roaming, still ahead in levels? What?
Oh man.
This is a Thunder Talk game, for sure. In the start is immense.
This is a Thunder Talk game indeed. Like, the kill score is not extremely high. The 0-0 is bug, ignore that. It's a 0-3, yeah, that makes sense. But this is a game that they're definitely running away with.
Yeah. Like, looking at the situation in every single lane. But here comes the first objective of the game. CES has full control. I don't think Thunder Talk is in position to contest this one. However, they're already at the Rift Herald, so it is going to be a trade.
Oh, this is a rough situation to be in. Rift Herald for Thunder Talk means they can accelerate the pace of the game even further, and they're going for a pick on Akino.
Here we go. Akino's so low right now. And he falls down, including the tower as well. And there's another. That's the second. Everybody's just exploding from all of the damage in the world. And now Taku's the only one left here in this mid lane. And I get another charge.
Oh my goodness.
Max value.
This might be the most one-sided game we've seen today. More than anything we've seen from Nova. Thunder Talk just running away with this one. Now BMM in danger, but he will just get forced away.
Forced away, they're even gonna most likely get a tower. BMM is half HP. Xin and SMY can afford to be under this tower and just destroy that. Tank a few hits from BMM. Actually, maybe not. They respect that Akino is in the presence of BMM right now. Just trying to scare them away.
Missing on a combo yet again.
Quite unfortunate. Here's a mini 1v1 now from Xin and BMM. 1v2 now. No mana. Back away. Oh! No, just auto-attacking. For some reason, I thought it was Rakan, and I'm like, okay, there's no Rakan in this game.
Yeah, I get it. Like, it's easy to understand. But now Taku finally getting some free space. We'll get some farm. We'll get some plates. A good chance for him to, I wouldn't say come back into the game, but get a little bit more gold back.
Yeah, just try to stabilize and catch up, because it is an 8k gold deficit. It's just too huge right now. It's such a huge lead. Here comes Xby though, just running, charging towards you. Y1 is in trouble right now. He is stuck in the middle of everyone from Thunder Talk, and now the fight is split. Akino is the target of Thunder Talk right now, and I think they're able to chase him down, and that's gonna be a double kill for Xby. And Soil has his own fight to fight, and Soil is just so low right now. He's gonna get assassinated by BMM. Is it worth? It might be not, as he falls down. Tries to escape, but it's not. It's for nothing.
It's worth because the perfect game is gone now, Riku.
Oh, that's true. It's 4-9 now. Where's the score? Look at that replay. How did it all start?
Volleyball just does this. He just runs down the Jace. And champions like Jace, as well as I guess Kai'Sa to a lesser extent, they kind of struggle against Gragas because that displacement is so good. And we just saw that right there as well, how Volleyball could just run him down. This was a nice attempt from Soil, but he didn't account for the barrier of Genza being up. Means that he will just get taken down. This
is basically Cerberus feeling the pain of lacking a disengaged champion.
Yep, that's definitely part of that. They're getting individually out mechanics as well, and Akino drops Flash from Z.
This is just a lot of damage from Thunder Talk at this point. That 8k gold difference now, or 9k gold, almost 10k by the way.
Yep.
They're feeling the pain.
And Soil has just been using his ultimate aggressively to get the teamfight going as well.
Yeah, with a root on top of that. Like, let's take a look at the score now. Like 405 for Xby right now. And Sunderer on the board already. Phew. He just practically started his own fight.
Yeah, and this build from Zeri as well, Monomune Triforce, I think. It's gonna do a lot of burst as well as a lot of sustained damage, so that's a very intimidating champion you have to look out for as well. You have Xayah and Zeri, two hyper carries to deal with later on in the game. And of course, don't forget the Fiora.
Oh yeah, the Fiora with the split push, the 4-1. It's gonna be incredibly painful for CES to deal with. Like, who's the top laner again for Cerberus to match up to that Fiora? Wait, am I forgetting? Oh, my brain. Oh, Camille,
Yeah.
right? Not
Yeah,
Camille.
but after that early game, how far behind Camille has been set.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna be rough.
It's so rough. It's really, it's Thunder Talk just full control right now, and we're almost at a 10k gold lead. I think it's right there with Thunder Talk just having full control of all their towers as well. Oh, Y1 is exhausted.
Oh my God, the damage.
Yeah, the auto attacks from Z is just too painful. Now Akino, he's going at it. No, he Justice Punch towards the front. Is he?
Oh no.
Oh no. He went Justice Punch towards. Oh yeah. Thunder Talk's really full control now.
Well, Dragon gets picked up. I think they can do Baron when it's up easily as well. And Xin now full control in the bot lane as usual. Taku can't really walk up to do anything here.
Yeah, and Soil is so comfortable being far forward. Look at BMM, however. The damage is just a lot. X-Spy can't hunt for something that he can't see. As BMM is shrouded. Oh! Just one auto attack towards the tower. He's gonna try to dive in. There is the double man taunt, but no follow-up so far. And that is a tower gone.
There is the tower gone. The entire map's closing in on them right now. All their outer turrets, I think, have been taken. It's a rough situation to be in. Taku can't even get this in answer. Xin should just be able to chase him down. I don't think there's anywhere he can go.
Yeah, it's a level 1.
Okay, well, he missed, so.
Okay. You missed and are now even at levels. Not even in gold, but still able to escape. Whew. Decent damage.
Yeah, decent damage onto the ADC, but you gotta consider that's a no defensive item Zaya as well.
What? This is just... Well, Y1 just explodes from the cask. Even the explosive cask used.
Oh my
Akino
God.
is in trouble. X-By landing a lot of auto attacks here. Just bites,
my God, what is the
maul,
damage?
pain. That damage is just humongous. SMY has this fight all on his own as well, just trying to slow down Genza, try to use his ult as well. Here comes the ult of Akino just to try and save Genza, and actually is successful, but at the price of his life. And it is now a lot on the hands of Thunder Talk at this point.
Yeah, Thunder Talk can just take whatever they want, wherever they want at this point. The whole map is entirely theirs. Baron is about to spawn here. I feel like if they wait for Fiora to push in bot lane, they can easily take that one. No problem at all. Breaker for Fiora gets picked up. I think this is the last item buy before they start to close out the game here.
Oh yeah. This is Thunder Talk's game right now. It's just a difficult game to come back from. I think the only one that we saw that deals a lot of damage is BMM, but it's so difficult to find angles to even access the enemy carries because there's the Gragas. I think that's it. And Zaya has the Feather Storm. It's so hard.
It's very difficult. I feel like there's no real engage opportunity you can find here. You can try to dive onto Zaya. Even if you kill her through Feather Storm, there's going to be a Zeri. And there's going to be a Fiora. And there's going to be a Polybear. So how are you really going to assassinate anyone here? Baron's 3k already.
Oh yeah, dudes. Oh, look at this. BMM gonna drive in. There's the double man taunt. 1000 HP onto the Baron, but it's still secured on the hands of Thunder Talk. Now the fight ensues. Look at Xin with his crazy flank. And Y1 is so low right now, and he is gone. The next target of Xin is towards Taku, landing a lot of these auto attacks. The sweep will not connect, but at the end of the day, Baron is in the hands of Thunder Talk, and they're just knocking on towards the base already.
Yeah, they can easily look for the end game here. It's just such an unfortunate situation to be in. You ban the Jax, you pick the Camille, and you just get counterpicked by the Fiora.
Yeah, it's just so much to deal with, honestly. And right now, base towers are gone. And at this point, it is just SMY just zoning away the Cerberus right now. Oh,
yeah, this is gonna be big.
He's fine. Oh, what the damage!
Ultimate.
That's just so much! Zeri and the cast descend BMM into the loving arms of Thunder Talk, and now it's just 2 members left to defend through this Nexus attack. And it is just Thunder Talk winning throughout this entire game. What a sweep! What such domination!
It took us a while to get there, but the end result for the day has still been the same, been what we've been expecting. Thunder Talk as well as Nova are 2-0 up. while we have seen some intense battles from the influences, these two Chinese teams, these two WRL teams, just too strong.
Oh yeah, I agree with you there. They're so, at least for the two series that we witnessed today.